Welcome to session number 9 here in week number 3. So far so good, you're still here, that's a great effort. So today we're gonna slow down. We are gonna do a warm-up, a short warm-up, and then we're gonna prepare ourselves to a connecting tissue stretching session and ending the session with a guided meditation. So just warming up to get ourselves ready and get into those deep sliding, gliding stretches in that connecting tissue. So usually when we do a stretching, we keep it here and we stay and do a static stretch. But today we're gonna imagine you stepping into a wetsuit. That's gonna be a connecting tissue, combining muscle and tissue and so on in our body. So if you have had an injury or maybe you had a surgery and you have some scar around on your body, that can make a restriction in this wetsuit. So if, for example, you grab yourself here, like maybe you've been had a surgery here, and you're gonna bring your knee out and your leg out and your arm out to the side, you can feel a movement restriction here around that scar. So we are gonna move in for that connecting tissue, make it slide and glide and moisture. And to make it best possible moisture, we need a bit of a warm up. So that's what we're gonna do. Then we're gonna go through that connecting tissue, getting a stretch all over our body and ending up with that meditation. So it's a bit of a slow off day, and if you still want to do some hard work, you can always go and look at the previous session here in week number 1 and 2 and previous in week number 3. I like to do this in bare feet or maybe with your socks on. Bring an exercise mat, and maybe you want to grab if you have a foam roller or a little yoga block, you can use that in some of the stretching. So I'm just gonna grab that one and we are ready to go. So using it or not, now we have it here. So we're gonna start out by doing some warm up. So a distance between our feet, and we're gonna move forward and back. So reaching up and inhaling. Reaching back again, straightening up, bouncing in our knees and lifting up. So let's go here for another 4 and 3, 2, and in for a little of a distance. Turn one arm in front of you and still doing rotation in your upper body. So make half of a circle here in front of us, swinging in and out again, up on our toes. So you're like doing a figure 8 here with your arms in front of you. Now we're gonna bring both arms in from one side to the opposite. Get a bit closer to the ground and engage your core, your pelvic floor, moving up on toe, and keep it here for 8 and 7. Twisting from your upper body from one leg to the opposite. 4 and 3, 2, and up to center. Now we're gonna step back and we're gonna lift ourselves up. So swinging arms up, tapping just behind here, open up in our hip area. So reaching up and stepping leg back. Inhale and exhale. Always most important thing in life, inhale and exhale, and sometimes we just not notice it at all. And we're gonna reach up and we're gonna slightly move in here. So up we go, bring it in, and squeezing, pushing your pelvic forward, and 4 again, 4, reaching up, 3, and 2, and 1 more, bring it in and turn to opposite side, pushing hip forward, out straightening, so bending knees and back up again. 4, reaching up, 3, and 2, and 1 more, and loosening up here. And just a little bit of a bouncing on the spot, reaching down towards the ground with our hands, pushing hips from one side to the opposite side, and we're gonna push our arms out. So not twerking, but something, it's not getting close to twerking. Pushing and bring arms up, So still lifting heels up and down, pushing out to the side and twisting here, arms pointing out, lifting up on your front of your foot and get a little bit further down. Pushing buttocks back and up again and reaching up here, up on our toe, hands close to shoulders and up we go with one leg at the time, reaching for 4 and 3, 2 and stay in center, pushing up and down, so bouncing in your knees, and 4, 3, 2 and 1. Hands on hips, moving in and back. So bring your pubic bone up towards your navel and squeezing back, mobilizing your hip area, and 4 more, 4 and 3, 2 and a final one, out to the side and pull your hip up towards your rib cage, up we go, down again, 4, lifting up, 3 and 2 and a single on each, and inhale, open up, exhale, and again reaching up and back again. And you might want to step onto your exercise mat now. So we are gonna start out by a little bit of a distance between our feet. So now we're gonna go for that connecting tissue. Chin is in and we're gonna bring that down so we get that back line in. So we're gonna roll all the way down, engaging our core and go as far as possible, and then we're gonna stay here, easing off our neck but still pull that chin in and do a little bit of a bouncing here. So get into your end range and stay put here, so not up and down, stay put here and do a bit of a rhythm. Try to stay with your knees in extended position, not hyperextension, and pull it closer and closer, still chin in for that nice stretch in your neck. And we're gonna go up and alternative, pushing our hip back. And if not possible to touch the ground here, you can go with that foam roller, maybe a little something you can yoga block or something you can rest your hands on. Pushing back, just a slight bend in your knees, pushing opposite back. We're gonna go from side to side, still engaging our core and move from side to side without feet lifting up. And roll up a bit, and you are gonna put your right heel in and still tuck in that chin, and we're gonna go down towards that toe, and we're gonna move your hands a little bit back and reaching up with toe and pushing back with our hands. Still try to keep chin in next to our chest and bouncing in range, a little bit of a rhythm here. So feel your weight, don't get further than it feels comfortable for you. You should feel the stretch, but not so you would feel uncomfortable. 4, 3, 2, and opposite leg in, flexing toe up towards your knee and bring those arms backwards, chin is in, and get closer to your shin on your front left leg. Oopsie, bouncing here, a bit of a rhythm on 8, keep that toe up, chin is in, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and into center. Maybe you want to bring hands on a little bit of a support here, and then we're gonna bring ourselves back down. So arms coming forward, reaching back on our heels, engaging core and bouncing. And just in a few seconds, we're gonna go up. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. All the way up. Chin is in and come back up to a standing position. Bring our right leg back and try to get up on top of your foot so you're resting on the front of your foot. So we're gonna push our hip forward, we're gonna bring our arms up, but put them out to a little bit of a V. Now we're gonna push our hip forward and we're still gonna feel that stretch, and that could be pretty uncomfortable for some. And if it's too comfortable, you can just go up on your toes and come back to that other one. So bring arms back and resting your front of your foot and pushing hip forward at the same time as you're pushing your hands back. Get a good position with your head and opening up. So bring arms out to the side as you're still pushing your hip forward. Don't forget the breathing. Pushing and bring it all the way down. Thumbs are pointing up, opening our shoulder joint and push for 8, 7, 6. Do that end range movement to get into that connecting tissue. 3, 2 and 1, and easing off and turn to the opposite foot, leg, and start down here. And there can easily be a difference on how it feels on your right and your left side. Bring arms up and a bit out to the side, pushing hip forward, and you can come up on your toe if this is too uncomfortable. But if you notice that it's a bit uncomfortable around your big toe joint, maybe you want to go ahead and have a bit focus on getting a stretch and mobilization. Most of the time we walk around with our feet in our shoes and don't get that much of an exercise of our bones in our feet. Bring arms out to the side, shoulders down. Still keep pushing that hip forward and arms coming down, thumbs pointing up, pushing here. Inhale, exhaling and pushing it all the way down. And 4, 3, 2 and 1. Loosening up, and we are gonna go down on right knee is gonna be in front and left knee is gonna be in the back. You're gonna keep that knee behind toe, and we are gonna come in, pushing our right arm in towards our right leg, and we're gonna push that leg out a bit to the side and opening up in our inner thigh. So leaning back, get into the end range, connect with your core, pushing about a bit out to the side, chin is in, open up, inhale, exhale, and pushing that leg out for 8, 7, 6, 5. You can always put your toe in if you feel uncomfortable on your left knee. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Come back into center and change to opposite leg. Come back in here, bring that knee behind toe, arm in and open up in your hip, bouncing a bit out to the side. So open your hip joint and letting your arms guiding your leg out to the side. Bring chest close to the exercise mat. Inhale, exhale for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bring front leg back and reaching forward here, buttocks to our heels, and then we're gonna stay here. Thumbs are pointing up and try to reach even more with your buttocks coming back to your heels. Get a good nice stretch around your armpit, your back muscle, and bouncing here. So just a little bit of a rhythm. Keep on for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Up here and do a good of a flexion. Straightening up, and we're gonna move forward and get a nice stretch in front. Maybe you wanna go to your forearms instead and staying up here. Nice and good stretch here. And now we're gonna go opposite shoulder towards the opposite side. So doing a bit of a twisting position, keep it on. So stay up here, and either you here, turn from one side to the other one. So over we go, and now we're gonna stay put. So twisting over, hips are resting in exercise mat, or go to your forearms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, opposite side. Bring it over and do that rhythm in the end. Twisting on 8, 7, inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and in to center, up on our knees. Knees out to the side and feet close packed together. And we're gonna bounce front here and leaning back a bit. And we're gonna reach out with our arms, lifting chest up, staying here in a nice end range. Chin is in, bring it back, inhale, exhale, opening up, and we are gonna move around, and we're gonna pull those thumbs back, and we're gonna keep pushing our hip forward. So thumbs are coming back and up, and hips are pointing forward. Still doing that movement front and back, staying in end range, thumbs pointing down. 8, 7, twisting rotation in your shoulder joint. 3, 2, and 1. Into center, and we are gonna go in. We're gonna sit down here, and feet are in a resting position, right hand on floor, and we're gonna reach up. Keep that left buttocks down and reaching over. So pushing our buttocks down and reaching over with our left arm, and find out where you should position your right leg best possible way. Chin is in, and feel it all the way down through your rib cage. And now we're going to turn that arm further in front of us, reaching over. Chin is still in, and reaching a little bit more. Inhale, exhale, and back up to starting position. Up we go, and alternative to opposite side. Reaching up, pushing that right buttocks down into the mat, and reaching up. Chin is in, leaning and resting on your left arm, and pushing that buttocks down. Chin in, reaching, bouncing rhythm, arms coming a bit forward. Feel the change of the stretch, and reaching, rhythm here. Pushing out, and another 5, 4, 3, 2, and in to the original position. One final round. Keep an eye on that right buttocks. It would like to get off the exercise mat, but keep for the position here. And up to center, arms up on top of your arms. Look to your right side, and when you can't get any further, if it's okay, you're gonna do a little bit of a movement here into rotation. Straight stretch here in your neck. Bit of a rhythm here, resting your arms on your legs and bouncing for 8, or maybe you just want to hold the stretch. 4, 3, 2, and opposite side. Chin is in. It's a little bit tricky here to get to the opposite side when you've been in that end range. Go slow and stay put here. Nice and straight position with your upper body, and bouncing 8, 7, relaxing your face, breathing, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get into center. And now you're gonna sit in a comfortable way. So you're gonna rest your arms, hands up, shoulders down, nice and stretched position. If this is too hard, you might want to find another position, or maybe you want to grab a chair, or you can also lie down. So now I advise you to close your eyes, and I'm going to lead you through this approximately 10 minutes of a meditation. So closing eyes and start noticing if you have any tightness in your face. Let go of the muscle around your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. Noticing that you're relaxing your shoulders and your arms resting nice and easy on your thighs. Letting go around your hip area. And give a go on your feet, just resting in your body, but still at the same time in a nice upright position. So now you're finally sitting here. You might feel a little bit of a tingling sensation in your body from the stretching. And start out by listening to the sounds around you. Maybe there's a clock ticking. Just notice the sounds and let them be there. Focus on the breathing around your nose. Inhaling and exhaling. No effort, just let your body do what it's supposed to do. Breathing in, letting go and exhaling. And maybe you can feel the breathing mostly around nose, around your chest. Or maybe you can feel the movement in your stomach from the breathing in and the breathing out. Sit here for a while and notice the most important thing in life, you and your breathing. All happening by itself. Let it do its job. And feel your chest moving a bit up as you inhale and a bit down as you exhale. You're going to do 8 guiding breathing. So you're going to breathe in and you're going to exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, letting go, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale in and exhale. And just slowly return to your automatically breathing done all by itself. No restriction. Just let the job be done. And find that strengthening point there in your stomach. That part where we can connect with. And often that part of our body telling us if it's a good thing we're about to do, or maybe we should think twice before doing what we're about to do. So not always stay up in top of your head, but also now and then stay in the center of your stomach and listen to your body. You have now been through different kind of workouts. You've been pushing yourself, expecting your body to follow along and react to the commands that you give it. It's now time to have a moment where we are appreciating our body, the movements, and allowing us to do the things we'd like to do during the day. And all behind the scenes, we have our breathing, the air coming in through our nose, further down into our lungs, all by itself in this wonderful working body. So take some time to appreciate all that work that your body is doing with you while you notice it. And sometimes things it does, but you don't notice. Put your focus around your nose. Close your mouth and breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Lifting your chest up as you're breathing in. Letting go as you exhale. Keep your eyes closed. Put your palm of your hands next to each other, doing a little pressure into your hands, easing off your shoulders. And now you're going to slide your hands, make that nice warm feeling between your hands, and you're going to put each hand on your face. Feel the warmth, the tickling in your hands, and you're going to move your hands and you're going to open your eyes. And you're going to do 4 deep breathing here. Exhaling, lifting up your chest. Inhale. And 2 more, reaching up. Inhale. Exhaling. And 1 more. And letting go. Thank you for joining me here in session number 9. A bit more of an easy session, but not less important. So we will be back for session number 10. Until I see you, focus on your breathing, stress less, say no now and then, and of course also say yes, but stay happy, stay healthy, and stay strong. See you.